Welcome back, Kiwis. You're watching Kiwi Crafters. Today we are doing day 2 of Craft Week. So Craft Week, my goal is to have crafts that you can do at home because not everybody has a bunch of craft supplies. So this one is how to make Play-Doh with stuff you probably have at home. Now tell me if you don't have flour at your house because I will be very surprised. But it totally makes sense. Some people don't like baking that much. I don't personally, but I still have flour just because, you know, I feel like that's something you would have at your house. Okay, so I'm just getting a paper because I don't want to get it everywhere since I am filming on my desk. Okay, so this is all you're going to need. 1/4 cup of flour and water. So I'm just adding in a little bit of water. Maybe I should get a spoon. Yeah, I think I need to get a spoon. Okay, I got the spoon. So, sorry about the dark background. I went to the store yesterday to actually get a white background, but they were out of the foam boards. So, I'm still looking for those. I'm really sorry about it, but I will for sure have it eventually. I can't promise you what day because I'll keep checking, but they might just run out and not be able to get more. So, anyway, that's just a side point. So, basically, I'm just pouring in some water. And so my goal with this is to get it into a dough texture. This makes it really good for playing with and molding. Okay, speaking of molding, this does mold. I'm sorry to say this. If you do not keep it in a plastic baggie, it can mold just because it is made up of flour, and flour does mold. I'm sorry to say that. Okay, anyway, that's just a side point. I've done this before and that happened. Okay, so I'm showing you 2 ways to make Play-Doh today. This is number 1. This can take like 10 minutes max, I would say. 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes minimum. But anyway, this is really quick, as you can tell. So one thing about flour and water is you can pour so much water in that it turns into the paper mache consistency. So paper mache, if you don't know, is just flour and water. And after that, you can actually end up creating really hard, fun things. Like I made a piggy bank. Piggy bank. Anyway, so yeah, that's one of the options with flour and water, but right now we're adding a little bit less water to make it more of a Play-Doh consistency. So once you're at this stage, you can just go ahead and put your hands on in. And oh my gosh, I love the feeling of this, but it dies. I probably should have done this in the kitchen. Okay, so probably the one thing you can do wrong with this is add too much water.
What's really fun about this is you can customize it in some different ways, like color, form, all that fun stuff, and then it ends up being like a Play-Doh, which is great. Oh my gosh, I can't turn off the camera, it's gonna get dirty.
Okay, so I'm at this kind of consistency, which means it needs a little bit more flour actually because I poured in too much water. And I'm kind of sad about that because my door is closed, I do not have a sink in my room, and nobody's really here to help me right now, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Yeah. So here we are. Okay, let me talk to you about customization.
I'm sorry, my lighting is really bad, but I'll work on that. I am working on it. Okay, so this is the Play-Doh. I am going to do an experiment on it. So this is the part I've been looking forward to. I'm just going to experiment things, kind of like adding slime, like you know how you add shaving foam to slime and stuff? Well, we're going to add whatever we feel like adding to this, and we're going to see what happens.
Okay, I got my lotion, so I'm just gonna do a little hole for that. So one thing about this Play-Doh is it's got like this kind of strange texture when you squish it, kind of like comes up again. It's kind of weird. But anyway, so here we go. Tell me guys if this light is better. There we go. Ah! So I'm just mixing this in. I'm just gonna get my hands dirty doing this because I honestly have no idea what's gonna happen. Also we're not gonna stop experimenting until we fail. This might honestly be a fail because because it's getting really sticky. Lotion makes slime sticky, so I wonder if that's going to happen to our Play-Doh right here. So it didn't change the texture that much, so I'm adding salt. This probably seems like the weirdest ingredient to add to your Play-Doh. And it is, but I'm kind of one of those people that just likes to experiment with whatever they've got. And to tell the truth, I have done this with slime, and it honestly turned out really great. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it was not a fail at all for that slime. So let's see what it does to this Play-Doh. Okay, so we can see it's like kind of getting stickier, maybe a little bit. I don't know what to say. It's like not really doing much. Let's conduct an experiment. We are going to see if salt does do something. This is more thin salt. I'm just going ahead and adding all that I've got. So what this ended up doing to the slime was melting it, but it didn't make it sticky. And I had overactivated my slime too much. And this actually feels like overactivated slime. So let's see what this is. Because the problem with this Play-Doh is it's so thick. Now I just want to see if the lotion really doesn't do anything. So I added in probably too much lotion, but when you add in too much of something, it really shows you if it makes a difference. So I'm just going all in this. I'm going to let you guys know if this recipe is a win-win or if you should just keep it at flour.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. That was a fail. I don't know why I'm tapping my fingers right now, but I am, so just go with it. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you about my next recipe because I did promise you I would tell you another one. This one, so mine actually dried out, but I'm not gonna be making it with you guys just so this video doesn't get so long. But all I needed was baby powder, like the powder you use to make your skin softer. It's not only for baby. And then just some lotion. So once you have all of that, your Play-Doh should work out. You can use different kinds of lotion, test with that. So anyway, bye guys, see you soon.